Alright, let's get started. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Friday. Hope you've all had a lovely day so far. Yeah, we are back for a bit more Run-a-Bun after a couple days. So, I have planned all of Wattson's gym. So we'll definitely be doing that today, assuming that I don't wipe before I finish it. And then after that, we'll see where we get to. I don't really know what to expect after that point, because I know a lot of the cycling road fights are a bit tricky. But we'll see how it goes. Val, congrats on the first huge redeem, ahead of Shackles as well, indeed. Welcome in, good to see you as always. Hi Braun, welcome in. Truck and Bag, I hope not, but it could happen. Definitely could happen. Shackles, good to see you, welcome in as well. Real, welcome in, thank you for the bless, appreciate it. Hi Kini, hi Zeke. Jerbs, I'll say hi to you in chat because you are muted. Hi Dragon, welcome in. Saxus, I wish I could Zem, but sadly I don't have a Meganium. I wish I had one, but nah. Welcome in, Eitzel. Is Run-a-Bun better than Null, guys? What do you think? Yeah, they're quite different in some ways. Similar in some ways, but different in others, so it's hard to say. I feel like it's a bit too early to, like, know how to judge Null, especially, as well, so that makes it a bit tricky to decide. It did seem like Null was less restrictive before in terms of, like, the tools and stuff you would get, which was pretty cool, but 1.2 did remove quite a lot of stuff as well, so... it's hard to say at the minute. I haven't played, like, 1.2 at all, so I don't really know what it is at the moment. Feedback, welcome in. Huge ass 11, everyone's favourite emote. True, Delphox Shadow is pretty cool for now, I can't deny that. Thank you for the highlights for Teabag. Neo, welcome in, thank you for the good luck. Zuka, thank you for the hydrate. Wills, welcome in. Ooh. More like S8 the way oh, I see. Sounds like something, yeah, certain people would like. Melee, thanks for lurk, appreciate it. And the bless as well. I think so, Zuki, yes, that probably is the plan for that one. Tim, thank you for the bless, appreciate it. Sorry you missed Sue's teabag. Hopefully he'll show up at some point. And K-Big, welcome in. Fat chest indeed. So far I'm having a pretty good time with it. Well, no, we'll see how long that lasts for. So yeah, I think Wattson Gym has, I want to say it's 6 fights altogether, including the gym leader maybe. So we should just be going through my plans basically, which I think for the most part are fairly riskless, except for maybe the Wattson fight itself, which I'm a bit worried about. Some of it might be a lot of damage, so I'll have to have a think about it. And I know at least on Wattson for sure there is at least one risk that I have to just deal with and hope it doesn't happen. So there is that, at least. But yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3... Oh, okay, so it's 4 fights. And then Wattson, so shouldn't take too long. We don't get any more encounters, I don't think, between now and the Altering Cave, so... But I don't know what my movesets will be after I beat Wattson, so we'll have to do some level ups and such as well. And anyway, I think that is all the preamble, so I guess I will get moving. Oh, actually, yeah. So, first things first, I do have a couple of commitments to make. I am finally going to actually use some of my resources. I will be evolving my Monferno into Infernate for this gym. So we're going to use 1 red candy to break the cap. And get our big ape. Hi, Gongi. Try my best, Bryn. Thank you. Hopefully the fun part more so. I've heard K-Pig, yes, that's the plan. Invoice told me about it. APS indeed. Robbie Scooter, yes. It's not too late to do Penguin 1. I am 3 gyms in salad. What are you talking about? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of Low Sweep at this point. Because I'm going to get rid of Torment in a second anyways. That's a good question, Dragon, but no, thankfully not. 392 is Infernate. Wmon. Monkey indeed, Tim. 7 streak, nice one, Zuka. Thank you very much. But yes, so I will also be using scales. I'm going to scale Fake Out immediately. I will also be scaling Overheat today, but I'm not going to just yet. Because I want to keep Blaze Kick for a couple of the trainers that we got to start with. But yeah, hopefully this turns Ape online. That's cool. So if I understand, Fake Out is like basically a scale that you always want to do. And then Overheat is like, you might want to save it later if you want to keep your scales back for other stuff, but I think in my case it's probably worth me scaling it pretty soon, because it just fills a few holes, because I don't have like any of the special fires or anything as well, so yeah. Dice, welcome in. Meowdy Waddle, welcome in as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Fake Out, Overheat, etc. Go to main menu, press up, B, and select simultaneously. Oh dear, poor penguin. Okay, so I got... Yep, that should be that done. So Ape online. As a reminder, these are the IVs, so... Really good Ape. And then from there, I also forgot to evolve my Nuzlocke, so I'm going to do that as well. I think I meant to do that last stream and I just completely forgot about it, so... But I do need to use Shiftry for a few things today. So I will also do that. We'll see, Gongi, we'll see. Honestly, like, I don't know, like, when I would actually use scales and such as the thing, because... This might just be me being a bit of an amateur run and gun player at the moment, but... I just feel like I'm going to get so much fire out of Overheat that it doesn't seem worth saving a scale for it if I'm going to teach it later anyways. But I don't know. It's a bit of a tough call to make, but we'll see. Well, I think most of the Ape runners think I should do Overheat at this point, so... Well, if I do, good. Hopefully I can just finish the game on this attempt, I don't need to worry about it. I think it is K-Pig, yeah. I sadly did not get Chlorophyll, so this won't be much use for the Groudon later on. But at the minute, it's got some uses, I think. Alright, no, it's okay. Thanks for popping in. Aquawind Path? Classic scale timing? Makes sense, yeah. That was the first scale I've used as well, actually, so... That's pretty cool. Finally engaging with some of the game systems. Okay, right, so for this first part then, I actually don't need Infernape on this first trainer, but I do need Togedemaru, and I need my Hariyama, and I think there's one more thing. That could happen, Salad. That could happen. Mickey Anno 60. Hi, Nico. Welcome in. I think I sold any for this first trainer. I feel like there's quite a race to the bottom vial. Wait, was there anything else I wanted for this? I don't think so. So who do I bring as a backup? I'll overlook Penny for now, I think. Ooh, yes, okay. Yeah, I'm assuming things start to get quite a bit harder after this point, so we'll see. Okay, so first off, I need Rhydon. I need a Silk Scarf on Shiftry. Ooh, actually wait, I planned this fight with Nuzlocke, let me just double check that's still the case on Shiftry. Yes, that should be fine, okay. To be fair, Salad, I just did that one by myself, so... Gongi doesn't need to explain that one. I just figured I'd cut ahead of the classic... what's the word? Suggestions. And just cover that. You treat Discord as a dating app. Hi, Faulty. Am I wrong? Good morning. Yeah, sorry, I feel my yap isn't quite there. I might take a minute to warm up, but bear with. Okay, so I want Silk Scarf as well on Shift Tree, and I think that should be it. It'd be easy to Nikkei, I think, K-Pig. I would like to ideally make it probably like... It'd be cool if it was like Redux difficulty, but not as... not as... stingy with items and such. But I'm not sure. I'd like somewhere between Ren, Plat, and Redux, I think. Closer to the Redux side of things. But not something as hard as the Kaiser games now. I'd rather leave that to SH chat and such. Is it actually Sam? I see. Okay, well, probably don't click on that link then if you are at work. Okay, I think that should be fun. I'm gonna go like this, actually. Honestly, Scooter, that is a good question. I haven't decided. I would either do no sheet or I would do a sheet but with very loose requirements. Kind of like what Royal Sapphire has, that sort of thing. But I'm undecided on that part. Tuners, that can work too. Yeah, I don't know. I think what I'd probably do is I would just ask for maybe a streamed VOD or something, but beyond that I wouldn't really care. But at the same time, do I want to risk starting any discourse? I don't know. So, but it would be nice to keep like a record of champs and such. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. Meowdy Rennie, welcome in. Every kitty, love it. I guess it's probably too faulty, yeah. So maybe it is alright. Start the discourse like the fire collapse the towers. Oh my. A sheep doing rules, you must tune your tournaments, have fun. Yeah, that could work. But granted, how do I say if someone's violated the have fun rule? Might be a tricky one. Okay, I think we're good for the first fight. Ooh, actually, hold on. Let me double check something. So, Shift Tree... Ooh, wait, have I? I may have screwed up my baiting order here, actually, hold on. Ah, whoops. That might be a slight pickle. I should be able to fix it, it's just I planned this fight with Nuzlocke, so... I think I was expecting Drifloon to come out before Toxtricity. But because I've evolved it, I no longer get killed by Acrobatics, but I do get killed by Sludge Bomb. At least before the seed activates, still not. Okay, it's fine, we'll figure it out. Start discourse on you, Rennie? Sure, what do you want to be discoursed about? Pokemon Shadow, fully dynamic from Dr. A. Oh no, that will start Diamond Age of Nuzlocking. What's the current age you're in? The Gold Age? Oh, wait, shit, there's the Wally fight, isn't there? I actually have not planned that at all. Whoops. It's really simple, right? So this shouldn't take too long. Like, it's not even in the calc, so... I don't think the doc even lists any limit upsets, does it? So, is this just a level upset on Krylia? What the hell is one I'm looking for? A gift for me? Thank you, Gungi. Learn set moves. Okay. Well, the Zigzagoon is clearly not an issue. Can I just use Togedemaru for this? So it's level 43, so it's Dazzling in Future Sight. Okay, do not send out Ape against that. Imprison and Psybeam. Yeah, okay. I can just use Togedemaru, that's fine. Please swipe. Sounds like it might be a struggle to wipe against this fight. Oh, that happened to you, Nez, didn't it? I remember now. Yeah, that rings a bell. Oh, no, speaking of wipes, actually, what happened on Ancestral X? I had a ping from you last night that said you were doing Viola again. Invoice, welcome in. I know, I am live and I am soy. Welcome in, good to see you. Isaac? The free Togedees? Yeah, Togedees will solve all of our issues. I also miss Sue's. Taurus double battle. Oh, the one that's just outside Kumarine City, right. Yes, I know the one, I think. Yeah, that one was a bit tricky to plan for, I think. But understandable. Finn, welcome in. Thank you for the prime, I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Enjoy the emotes, happy viewing, etc. Thank you very much. And I hope you're doing well. True ties. Wally is a cheater. Yeah, I guess that Zigzagoon is just the one Norman gave him, right? And then Dexter just kept it, but it is quite funny that it's still just a Curlier. I appreciate that I appreciate that deck didn't turn this into like a full boss fight. I guess we did just have the shell fight though, so maybe that's why. But it probably does fit more, like Wally's not that strong of a trainer at this point, so. Oh, go away, Scott. A bit Rennie, yeah, at least until the end. It's fine, we'll have to take on his Vicar Fault later. And his Genesect and whatever else that team has. Okay, so back to regularly scheduled programming. Catting. I almost wiped a Wally in the egg lock, somehow. I can't remember how that happened, but it was a mess. Trunez, you paid the price. Wally appreciates it. I'm trying to think what did Wally do in Royal Sapphire, actually? Yeah, it was... I don't think it was a super hard fight, but it was a team of 6 and everything. Did you fight Wally at this point in RS? I can't think, actually. We'll do any. I'll do it next time I'm on my break. 75 streak is huge as well, thank you very much. Just true, yeah. To be fair, I do love Vito as an inclusion for an extra boss. That was really clever fake up on deck. It feels very in theme, so I'm a big fan of that. Right, okay, I see. I think I remember. I can't remember the team at all though. But I see. Yeah, I think I think I had Wally with like 4 Pokemon here in Rising Ruby as well, if I remember rightly. Maybe 5. Almost invoice, yeah. I think I've still got a clip of that. Charlie, welcome in. I'll go for it, I don't mind. You're welcome to tell people to go live in my chat, I don't mind personally. Hims? Where's Hims? There's Hims. Hi Hims. And Hims Jr. Huge. Okay, let's just stop stalling. Go live with Run and Bun. You're in luck, Sen. I have just the stream for you. How's it going, Champion Boundary? Okay, right, so I'm hoping these trainers shouldn't be too bad, but we'll see. What is going on? I know, Hims and Hims Jr. Huge. I have Mew-Fan, Charlie, Mewtwo. I've got up until Wattson planned, so after that point it's all kind of whatever, but yeah, I've got the entire gym planned. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so this first fight is an electric terrain fight. Obviously this is Run and Bun, so we have to do the entire fight in electric terrain. Luckily, Pincurchin is really, really slow, so even my bloody Rhydon can deal with this. We just draw and put a kill. Great, there's mana, but I guess that's nice. So this should bring out the Alolan Raichu in the back, because it sees a fast kill with Surf. Okay, so this Raichu is kind of a pain for me, because the only ground type that I have in my box is Rhydon, who cannot take this on 1v1 because of Surf. So I have to do some, like, bouncing around chip strategies to get through this. So first off, this will use Surf, guaranteed. I'm going to go into Shiftry here. We'll see, K-Big, we'll see. Well, assuming you mean Steel Waller. We fake out, juice and chip. This should now go for Signal Beam, so I'm going to go into Hariyama. We do have a Piercing Berry, just in case. Welcome in, Andy. Okay, no confusion. We fake out again. This should now be Psychic, so I'm going to go into Shift Tree again. Who is a Dark type, so immune. Yeah, Gungian. So, Side Shock, but same difference. We fake out again. Having multiple fake out uses is pretty nice, I have to admit. Okay, we get the crit, so that's fine. Okay, so my initial plan was that Driftlin would come out here, but I think it's going to be Toxtricity instead. Because I now have a Shift Tree, not a Nuzlocke. So, yes, it is. Okay. So the question is, how do I do this? Because this is going to go for Sludge Bomb. I should be able to go into Togedemaru. Is that in my party right now? I think so, right? Yeah, okay. So if I do that, I can go into Togedi. That will bait Overdrive. Yeah, okay, so we're back on track if we do that. Okay, so I'll go into Togedi here. Ureni, yes. I did think somebody would probably point that out. Gimme Goal is Pokemon 999. Welcome in, Arsenal. This should now be Overdrive, which is an electric type move, so we're going to go into Rhydon. And then from there, we just tank whatever and kill this Woodrowan. Since thankfully this doesn't have any coverage against Rhydon, especially. I could imagine Invoice. I could. It's even happened. Okay, so this will now bring out Drifblim, who also activates the Electric Seed, so it gets +1 defense. 676, I think is Furfro. I might be wrong on that one. Hi, Anders. Welcome in. And Tom, welcome in as well. Okay, so what is my plan here? I think I was just going to use Togedemaru. But what move is this going to use against me now? So it should be Hex. Yeah, I guess it's always Hex, because it doesn't use Strength Sap when it's at 100 HP. So I'm actually able to pivot here with Lopunny. Let me see, so I'm that, and Unburden is active. Okay, so if I go into Lopunny, it will take no damage, and that should be Acrobatics guaranteed, which means I can then go into Togedi, which is why I have it in this fight in the first place. Okay, so Lopunny, who I wasn't actually going to bring into this fight, but conveniently has a Ghost type immunity. It is Furfro, okay, huge. Then from there, this is Acrobatics, so we go into Togedemaru, who has a quadruple flying resist. So despite this being no item Acrobatics, it doesn't do a huge amount. And then from there, we should be able to just 1v1 this, I think. I'm going to Nuzzle it first, just because... is that fine? Yeah, I'm going to Nuzzle this first, just in case it tries to use Strength Sap on me. Because I don't quite think we one-shot it with Zing Zap. But with that, I think we had speed. And then hopefully this just kills. Okay, cool. Also, I love the terrain backgrounds in the Emerald expansion. They look really cool. The ones in Hard Gold Engine I don't like quite as much. Which is mostly because they don't have platforms. But these ones do. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, huge. 767... Oh, I don't know. I'm not really sure on that one. What could that be? So that would be... That's something in Alola, I think. But... I have to admit, I'm not really sure. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Standygast. That's probably not right though. Hi Drano, I love your radical head hacks. Blah blah blah. Wimpod, okay. Done. I think there's a few off there. Maybe 10. Oh, Standygast, I think maybe 771 possibly, or 7. I don't. It's around there somewhere. Okay, so next up is Battle Girl Vivian 769. Okay, fuck, I was one evolution line off then. Okay, so I want Infernape, Tortuga, Rhydon, and Togedemaru. And this time I want a Plead. Okay, so Tortuga, Rhydon, Togedemaru. Okay. This is probably fine. Yeah, Charlie, I've not used it since Brawly, but at some point. I think at this point I'm just waiting for her Mach Punch. Yeah, still 2 deaths at the moment, hopefully. I guess we'll see how long that lasts for, but so far so good. Okay, so I want a Persim on Rhydon this time. Chesto on Togedemaru. Yoka Cow. So I've been told, yeah. Apparently my box is pretty good. So hopefully it's my game to screw up rather than it being cooked to start with, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, mine's a nerve, unfortunately, but yeah, I'm sure it's still going to be a pretty damn good ground type regardless. But it could be a lot worse. True salad, yes. It is lovely to have at least one steal. Unlike somebody else. Oh, hey, Charlie, okay, that's interesting. Do you know if that was done in Glacier Doubles for the Elite Four? Where's my muscle band? Cocaine there? True. They did go spare. Okay, so there's been a few different options then. All play. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Not too bad. Okay, so it's fine for this team. Yeah, okay, I think I'm good. Do I have to review my team right now? Yes. You keep using it leveled up to normal veto. Yeah, so I've heard. I think Vile told me to keep it. So it learns high. I think it gets high horsepower at 48. So I guess after veto is beaten, I then have to keep it at 48 until I evolve it. Yo, Macri, welcome in. Thank you for the bless. Already him. That's interesting. I don't know which was the first one about stream I watched. I guess the race, technically. Back when it first released. Right. If I did need a backup for this, what should I use? Maybe Low Penny? No, I'll do Harry. Gracie's singles with under bet. Okay, interesting. Doubles. Okay, alright, yeah. Okay, yeah. I guess you kind of go Glacier doubles if you have a really slow team, or a few Pokemon at least are slow, right? Hello, Macri? Or Lucha, okay, interesting. Right, yeah, I think Lucha can come out during Surf Sim, I want to say. Then the one's picked up 5. Okay, so it kind of just depends what you get then. Yeah, I feel like most commonly I see a Saloon take it on, but I guess there's probably other things as well. All mons in that fight don't ever do anything. Okay. You mean Ursaluna and General Hymns? I suppose it's kind of OP. Pretty fun though. Oh, Holucha, okay, I see. Yeah, it's an interesting one now, especially given it's also a 50-50 ability, so it kind of goes from ridiculously fast to kind of not useless, but very meh. Alex and Cure on your cards. Okay, I see. Oh yeah, it gets Encore, doesn't it? Encore, doesn't it? That does sound pretty good. I would not say no to getting a Holucha. Yeah, I suppose even without Unburden, it probably is still able to encore a lot of stuff, because, I mean, it's not like 117 base speed is slow, but there's a lot of stuff. Okay, number 2. 4-hit KOs, oh goodness. That is one tanky horse. Okay. Yeah, Calyrex is kind of insane. Oh well, guess I'll worry about that a lot later. Okay, so Battle Glow Vivian leads with a Volbeat. This is a Focus Sash variant that does have Tail Glow and Baton Pass, and also has a Focus Sash. I'm going to just fake out to break the Sash here. And then I believe since I show a KO, they shouldn't go for Tail Glow. So I think I just kill it with Blaze Kick. Okay. I wanted to keep Blaze Kick for this fight specifically, just because it changes the bait order, I think. I can't actually remember how, but it should be Alcario next. Okay. Alright, this should now be either Air Slash or it should be Teeter Dance. Either way, I'm going to go into Tortuga here, who either just takes a confusion or has a resistance. And then from there, it should be guaranteed electric type Revelation Dance. So from there, I can go into Rhydon. A little bit, Tom, I think, yeah. Just a little bit. Okay, this is probably gonna Teeter Dance me, but I do have a Person Berry. Unfortunately, my best move is Rock Blast, so I have to use that and hope I can get enough damage down before it confuses me again. You meant Scar? Scar what? Oh, Overheat, yes. I will be doing that soon, Tom. Yeah. In a couple of fights' time, probably. Or it might be after this fight, actually. Okay, so Teeter Dance goes off. Person will heal that. But I think I need, like, 3 or 4. It might be 4 hits to kill this, so I'm hoping I can get through. Okay, let's see what we get there. They will be, but I think it's for a good cause. Okay, no, it's just 3 hits. But we don't get 3 hits, okay. Right, I'm gonna try and Rock Blast again. Okay, sweet. So as long as we don't get flinched. Yeah, there we go. This isn't the most reliable matchup, to be honest, but I didn't really have much better, I don't think. Okay, for now, this should be Galvantula. Yeah, I'm sure that Gongi will celebrate when that does happen. Okay, this should now be guaranteed Giga Drain, I believe, but I'm just going to double check this because of Rhydon's kind of weak special defense. Yeah, okay, so guaranteed Giga Drain, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go into Infernape here. You should tank that, no issue. I used to scale for Fake Out on Infernape just before becoming Hims, and then I'm going to use Overheat. I'm going to scale Overheat on probably after this fight. Besides that, I haven't yet now. Okay, I think I just killed this arrow with Blaze Kick, right? Yep, I'm faster. Blaze Kick does 125%. We're good. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I didn't scale U-turn on Beedrill before. But I think Overheat on Ape is probably worth it just because, like, it does so much damage. Might have to close the applications pretty quickly, Tom, but we'll see. It does, Viola does. I mean, I wouldn't know, I suppose. Yeah, that's fair. That's pretty late. Yeah, I've seen some people do delay it for quite a while. I'd rather just do it immediately, to be honest, but I can see where you would hold off as well. But, like, it just makes Wattson a lot easier, too, because it means I don't need to worry about Mag Zone explosions and stuff, so... okay, so this should be guaranteed to use Thunderbolt, because I have a Vital Spirit Infernape. So we are going to go into Rhydon. You whip it every time? As in, like, immediately when you can, Charlie? Okay, so from my understanding, this should be basically guaranteed to use Magnet Rise here. It sounds like it's a bit iffy, but I think it should be the case. So I'm going to get some chip off with Rock Blast. Okay, did not go to Magnet Rise. That's fine, I'm just surprised. I guess the card did say it was like a bit uncertain how it works. Arc assumes plus. Oh, right, I guess, yeah. Assumes plus A, but no one knows for sure. And even if it is plus A, then yeah, okay. That works. Okay, I guess I will just rock blast again. Alright, there's the Magma Rise. Nobody knows, that's pretty funny. Okay, that changes my baiting order a tiny bit, but that should be fine. Which I think is just Sub-Striker left, right? Oh wait, hang on, my plan was to take this out with Ride-On. Oops, I may have made an error here. How much damage am I taking from low kick? I survive if it doesn't crit. Right, that might be a slight pickle. I could probably forward Flame Body though. No, do I have Talon Flame on me? No, why does my plan say Talon Flame? Okay, I need to figure out a way to do this then, I think. Hi, Shrimp. With no ground move, ready? Oh, okay. Fucking knows what it is then. Shoot, Charlie, but, well. I thought I'd have Toki Demaru out against this, not Ride-On. I got greedy. I probably should have just switched after the first type of voice, so that, well, I'd be on the same damage, actually, so. It's kind of irrelevant. Okay, how do I deal with this then? Like, I could just risk the crit, but if I get crit, then my Wattson plan kind of goes out the window, so I should probably try and figure out a different way to do this. Saying that, I don't really have a huge amount of... Well, could I just use Hariyama? Probably. Yep, surely will. My only ground type is completely unimportant. Yeah, it's fine. I think Hari should do this, no problem. Okay, so now it is using Thunderbolt or Low Kick. Either way, it should never kill me one hit, because there's a maximum of 76. So I will get the Vital Throw out. This could paralyze, which is a bit of a double-edged sword, but it doesn't. Okay. And at this point, Thunderbolt could kill me, so I probably need to do something else. Can I just use Ape? So it does a max of 64, so I would be fine here. If it goes full Thunderbolt. My Ape does at speed, and I think from this point it would kill it, so... it probably can, to be fair. Yeah, it's probably fine, actually. Well, yeah, that takes like nothing, okay. I thought it was more than that. Oh, we're probably fine then, yeah. Okay, we'll just do Toki Fake Out and such. 6 Scarras? I wonder how well they would do Wills. Okay, that's fine then. Yeah. That's probably the safe option. Thanks, Charlie. Okay, so we just Fake Out there, and then... That should now be Flamethrower, and then I can just go Infernape and... Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I had like Talonflame in my notes for this. I guess I forgot to actually have it. And I'm with faster anyway, so. Yeah, honestly, I imagine my 8-5 kind is going to shoot through the roof. As he said that was? I can see why, to be fair, for pivoting reasons, but interesting. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. Okay, right, now is when I want to scale over here. This next trainer I found kind of hard to plan, which seemed a bit strange, but I don't know, I was kind of stuck with it.
Triano Suzorita.
Suzorita. Dude, thank you for the 20 months of tier 3. As usual, humongous. Thank you very much, enjoy your emotes and additional emotes. I'd be viewing, and thank you as always for the support, Suz. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, Manectric. Infernape, Phantom Flame. Rhydon, Togedemaru, and Lopunny. Okay, huge. So yeah, there's this annoying Porygon to lead with, and I was trying to figure out for ages, like, how do I take out this Porygon reliably in a way that means I don't then potentially bait Explosion on the next Pokemon, but I think I do have a solution. Okay, so do I have Silk Scarf on open already? No. Who has my Silk Scarf? I think it's Shiftry? Yeah. Yeah, I've heard Torterra is really, really good this gym. I guess it makes sense, because Grass Ground is a really good typing for, like, even beating the coverage. A lot of them have. So it's pretty wild. Yeah, I'd imagine Turtwig really shines in this part. Yeah, being able to set up the double is pretty cool. I can't recall if that needs Overheat or not. Like, I'm planning to use Overheat for it, but I don't know if it was necessary. It might not be. Maybe for the Klinklang, actually. Thanks, Hydrasica. And thank you for the follow. Which Pokemon is this? Talonflame. What am I using Talonflame for this time? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, literally just for a pivot. But I don't think there's any knockoff involved, so this should be harmless. Oh, okay. I do actually have to stall something out in this fight, so that might take a bit. Like, I tried for a little bit to make sure there was no chance of explosion before I wanted it to happen. It took me a little while to kind of figure that out. Goodbye, Snubble. Okay, let's try it. So this is Youngster Ben. Alright, so this Porygon has EVO Light, so it's kind of tanky. It should get Attack, which is fine. This should be guaranteed Ice Beam this turn. I'm going to use Shockwave turn 1, which should do about 25%, which should mean it doesn't use Recover. Because from what I've read, and also seen on the calc, Pokemon that is slower than yours will not use Recover if it's above 70% health, I think. Okay, so we've done that. Next, I go into Infernape. I also have Aspia on... Wait, shit. Did I? Frick, I didn't scale Overheat. Okay, well, it's fine. I should be okay, but... The rotom might be a little bit old. Okay, I didn't get frozen, so that's fine. We fake out. And then I think from this point I can kill this with Sky Uppercut. We'll see how Manco it is in a second. Okay, so next in should be the Alolan Golem, because that now sees a slow kill with Earthquake. And because I think it's like 95% max. So now that we've taken a bit of chip on the Porygon, this is now guaranteed to use Earthquake, as opposed to having a slight chance to go for Explosion before. I'm going to go into Talonflame, who is obviously immune to Earthquake. And that's one Earthquake. So from my understanding, Earthquake should have 16 PP because it is in the top slot. Basically, to try and do this without potentially getting exploded on, I think I need to store that Earthquake here. Yeah, okay. It's top slot, yeah, so it should be 16 PP. Alright, no worries, boys. Yeah, we should be fine, hopefully. Okay, so this is now guaranteed to use Body Slam, I think, because that kills. This has Galvanize. So I don't think this ever explodes either. But because it's electric type, I can go into Ride On and block that. Unfortunately, Golem is faster than me. So I kind of have to just switch in now. Because this is going to use Earthquake again. And yeah, that's kind of it. So I might speed up a little bit, just to make sure I don't lose count in the process. Okay, so that's 12 left. 11. 10. Sorry for the speed up noise. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Yep, 7, 6. Okay, 4. 3. 2. 1. And that should be, this should be the last earthquake now. Okay, then we go back into Ride On. I guess there's also a Body Slam. And then from here I can just draw one and kill this. We also have a Raw Sperry just in case. If it had used Earthquake, it wasn't a guaranteed kill, but I think it might have crit, possibly. And it was just honestly easier to bait stuff like this. Okay, this should be Electro next. Hi, Pure Gift, welcome in. This has Hidden Power Grass. So once again, my Ride On cannot actually take this on. But we're going to go for Togedee. I will not stay in. Okay, now I'm going to fake this out to do a bit of check. And then this should apparently go for... This also has Galvanize. So it's going to be Tri-Attack or it could be Explosion. I actually wanted to explode here. But I might need to fake it out a couple more times before that works. Powered? Yeah, sure. But yeah, I think I should be able to keep it this loop a few times. Chicken Jockey? I can't recall what health it needs to get to for it to be a lot more likely to explode, but we're aiming to get there at some point. But it will never explode on Ride On because Explosion is currently an electric type move. 25? And I think it's likely enough at 50-ish. It doesn't need to be guaranteed, I just need a decent odds, hopefully. So I mean, technically I could just do this forever. Until, well, at least until I run out of HP to tank HP Grass with. So hopefully this is enough. We'll see. Hi, Berg. Grano Bun now? Great Bun now? Huge. Thanks for the blast, appreciate it. Ah, no, it's fine. It doesn't need to be guaranteed. Perfect, okay. Okay, this will bring out Pikachu. Which, this thing is actually kind of a pain. It does a lot of damage and it has some pretty good coverage. This will Surf, which will kill me. So I actually have to risk a double crit risk on this one. So I'm going to swap in Lopunny, who doesn't take too much damage from Surf, but if both Surf crits and a follow of Extreme Speed crits, I might be in a pickle. So I'm hoping this doesn't crit. Okay, I think we're good. And then I have a Soul Scarf on, I'm showing fast kill, which means even though I am faster, this should go for extreme speed. Yeah, it's surprisingly tricky to deal with, actually. That's the plan, Burke, yes. Okay, knife crit, so we're good. So that should one-shot the Pika. Okay, that is slightly annoying, but it's fine. This slow penny can't do anything to the Rotom anyway. Okay, now what do I do here? So my original plan here was to chip it with Rhydon, and then switch in Infernape and just kill it with Overheat. That might not be possible anymore. Let's see. So, is this guaranteed to use Discharge at this point? It does between 28 and 34, so... And yeah, okay. I'm already paralyzed, so yeah, this is guaranteed to be discharged this turn. So I can go into Rhydon for free. But if I did that, can I actually tank a hit from a critical hit Hex? Yes, I can. Okay. So this is free. What's that? Dorito is Dorito. Okay, so I'm just going to use Rock Blast here. Okay, so we always survive this. Hopefully I do enough damage here that I can just switch in Infernape anyway without any risk. So this does have leftovers, so... Oh, chip is chip, okay, I see. But I only do about 56%, okay. So I don't think this is enough damage by itself. Yes, I would... Yeah, we call them crisps over here rather than chips. Hi, Pinky. Chips are like potato fries for Americans, I think. I could get some chip on it with Manectric too, I think. Maybe. Yeah, at this point what I should be able to do is swap into Infernape and then just kill it with Overheat, but because I forgot to scale it, I have to do something else here. Yeah, I could do that Z as well, that's an option. Hi Lady. Welcome in. I'm welcome in Z, actually I don't think I said hi to you, but yeah, true. Yeah, we could just do that as well, that's an option. I'm probably the safest one, honestly. Getting breakfast? Nice. Hope it's a good one, Liddy. That's fair, Vile. And it's a Friday. Chippy for dinner, maybe? Okay, so this should use Hex against me now. Or it could be Will-O-Wisp as well, actually. I think either way I just go into low penny here, then. Okay, just goes for Hex. But yeah, because the lefties, it will take a while to be able to get through this. But I haven't been paying attention to what it's used so far, so I don't know what the PP is the thing. Yeah, it's actually coming in pretty good. Hi, Danger. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. That feeling is quite weird. Okay, this is definitely discharge. How much can I do with Togepi here? I take too much damage, I think, to do much. Still for like an hour? Honestly, this time I might have to. Good luck there, Hims. You got it. Or, actually, wait, are you... I don't know, are you doing it, or are you, like, supervising it? Because I guess it could be either way, actually. Welcome in, Pash. Is it really? Okay. I guess that makes sense, yeah. You got 2 attacks that can be immunities. It's just the thing is, if I screw up my switch, because Discharge will have more PP than Hex, I think. But I don't know when it's gonna... I see hymns. Okay. In that case, yeah. Best of luck with it. How do I get out of this? Plus, the longer I take, the more it's going to recover from lefties. Like, ideally, I would know how much is used of each move, but I don't, so... Yes, I bet. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, Dwarf, but we are. There's not many rabbit apps, I feel like. But don't worry, she's not alone. Hi, Tim. This is youngster Ben in Wattson's gym. Is I should see? That is tempting, I have to admit. Is that cheating? I don't know. I guess I could just as easily look at the VOD. So maybe. VBooks generated script. What is that? I don't know. I could go into... I could get some chip off maybe, but... Maybe I go into Monetric here and I'll see if I can do anything. Hi Kaz, welcome in. Did I do this? Zools? Oh, I see, okay. Yeah, that could be pretty helpful, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna go into Monetric this turn. Although granted, I probably don't really. This probably doesn't actually get me anything, does it? Okay, yeah, because this Hex does a maximum of 63. Okay, I can't do that. That's too much. Oh, even at normal it can kill me. Okay, so this doesn't actually help me at all. Great. I know this might use Will-O-Wisp. Oh, back to Lopunny. Okay, I think I have to PP stall this. I don't have any way to get out of this otherwise. Of course, danger. Yeah. Not that I do it much these days, but I do remember. I still like to do that occasionally for making notes and such. Okay, right, I need to figure out the PP step, I think. I don't know how else to do this. Wait. How do I do this? Okay, all this because I forgot to frickin' scale overheat. Ah, sweet. Okay, I have been given the goods, so let me check. Hopefully this does the trick. Yeah, I'm justifying this by the fact that, like, I could also just count the bot for this. Yeah, no easy, thank you. Let's see, how does this look? Okay. Is that right? Okay, so it looks like Discharge is 21 PP, Hex is 6, Thunderwave is 20, and Will-O-Wisp is 15. How does that work out? What is Discharge's PP? I guess Discharge is PP maxed as well, so that's probably going to be increasing it. And I think Hex is... I thought Hex is 15. So Discharge is normally 15, but it should be 24. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that works out, but I assume this is accurate. Oh, Hex is 10, okay. That's right, yeah, it's Redux. That changed it to 15 for some reason. Okay, so I should be able to just do this, and so this should go forward discharge again. Okay, yeah, this works fine. Okay. Okay, let me just finish this off then. Okay, Z saved the day. Thank you very much. So that's 2 hexes remaining. Yeah, honestly, the paralysis has helped me a ton. Because if I got burnt, I'd be in a terrible position right now. Okay, and I think this should be the final hex. So from here, Low Penny should be basically, well, not immune. Rhydon should be immune, except for I guess the Will-O-Wisp issue. So I guess I'm not quite out of the woods yet, actually. Actually, I probably gotta keep stalling, haven't I? Because now it's gonna go for Will-O-Wisp instead. So yeah, okay. Okay, so we're not quite. Ooh, I might be Rio actually, good point. I'll come in as well. I am, okay, yeah, so I can at least get 1 hit off. Oh, that's probably not going to be enough entirely. But it might give us a way in. I bet Will's a bit. Okay, I guess we can get some chip on at least. Although granted, I don't actually think this solves the issue. Unless I get like a 5-hit rock blast. Do you reckon, Macri? This was not intentional. Please get a 5-hit and save me. Oh, okay, almost there. Nice! Okay, perfect. I think that saved me for about 20 more turns of switching. Alright, huge. Thank you, Ria. I completely forgot I had the rules still. And thank you, Z, for the PP scripts, because that definitely saved my ass there. Okay, right. Let's go scale overheat before I forget. And then I need to take a nap break. Absolutely, Dwarf, yeah. I mean, you won't know until you try. Yeah, PK definitely seems like an interesting one, to say the least. Okay. Let's commit to this before I forget again. I have Berkia, yeah. I saw Flygon play like the first gym worth of it, I guess. It's not like a huge amount, but I've seen some of it. It looks pretty cool. Very creative. Yeah, it'd be a for fun thing, but yeah, probably not so much in Nuzlocke, though. It probably still requires some thinking, I guess. Yeah, could be cool. Ready Kaz, okay. Yeah, I think I did see Terra did add a few bits of like mid-turn switch eye and such. Yeah, I guess I would not be able to get out of a jam like that in Null. Okay, alright. Goodbye Blaze Kick and hello Overheat. Never Z? As in because you've never PP stored, or as in you've had the scripts handy to do it? I mean, to be fair, if you can get a script track, I don't see why not. So. It's not really skill, per se. I guess there's always a chance you might miscount though. Yep, -1 scale, but I will take it. I feel like it's been a game without the charm. Nah, yeah, as Kogi said, they are completely different games. Pluck also has a ton of charm, but it's in a different sort of way. That's fair, see, honestly. I think, say for me, for the most part, I do quite like a good quality of life when it comes to things. Okay, right. Let me just mark the scales, and then I need to take a break, and I'll be right back. So, Infernate, takeout, Infernate, overheat. Used, and we used that candy on Monferno for Wattson. Cool, okay, and I think with that we are up to date. So we have one candy and one scale left. I'm not sure, Virk, honestly. Probably the same game, but with like a lot of the broken stuff removed. But I don't think it would be as hard as the actual Black Heiser. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Remplat, I think, has... I'm quite lucky that Remplat seems to appeal to quite a lot of people, which is really nice. Black Heiser looks really cool. It's definitely a lot more of a you will suffer playing this sort of game. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, so I'll be back in a few minutes, but thank you for watching so far. I'll leave you with Suze's TTS.
Hi Drano. I love your radical red hacks and I'm very excited for this project. I have some questions too. Will I be able to Mega Evolve my starter village on? And will Outrage be physical split? This game looks fantastic. I can't wait to sour through Kanto with my King Gambit.
Okay, back. Thanks for waiting. What have I missed? A fair bit actually. Favorite pizza. A Watson's Fabio? I do have a Wattson plan though, yeah. Where can I find the Dawnstone? Good question. Okay, there we go. When will my connection with my trainer be strong enough to Mega Evolve? Good question, good question. So honestly, I haven't actually brought anything about Mega Chandelier into my channel stuff yet, but I don't know what I would use it for, is the only thing. Maybe if I had like a starting soon screen or something again, like a dedicated one, but I don't know. It's like, it's kind of too big to put into an emote, so I'm not sure really what to do with that. Hi Ruben, welcome in. It probably is, yeah. Sorry, I was just reading some Royal Sapphire related meme. Jem, welcome in as well. That's a cute emote. Ooh, that could be an option book, yeah, maybe. Although I suppose at the moment it hasn't shown up in the anime yet, has it? So if I had an appropriate GIF, that could be a potential option. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I never found a pair of sunglasses I've been happy with. I'm sure there are some, but maybe that could be an option as well, actually. Could be a plan. Okay, where were we then? Oh, it's actually thing moving. Let me get that on to you now. There we go. Okay, so next up is, we just done that Youngster Ben. Oh, wait, okay, it's just the double, which we don't have to do as a double, so we actually are almost at Wattson now. Cool, Kai's, of course, sees. Keeping your claim alive, I see. Thank you. Oh, and glasses, okay. Huge, entire outfit. You are gifting the Shandy? That sounds pretty good, Zeke, yeah. I guess if you don't need them to be, like, prescribed or anything. Honestly, I don't really wear sunglasses in person, although I swear, like, everyone else in the universe owns a pair. But also, it doesn't really feel like me. I'm too nerdy. I don't know. I probably should get myself a pair. I'm hoping so, Pinky. And then I can claim to be as good of a Nuzlocke as Pinky J98 herself. Does that work, Zeke? I would probably be, like, a bit too crowded. Oh, I see, Tom. Okay, right. Yes, I do say GIF. I just didn't understand what you meant, but okay, yes, I see what you mean now. Each evolution could... maybe Verk. That could also be an option, I suppose, but I don't know. I like having the Lampent image. And then, like, the little Litwick one for my ults. It just feels appropriate somehow. Like, I don't know, I had the Chandelier before, but I feel like the Lampent feels more like a better avatar for me, if that makes sense. I don't know. Usually Chusu's, yeah. Though honestly, it's actually very warm today. But granted, I guess it's not that sunny. I think it was sunny for me earlier, but I feel like I have a fair bit of cloud cover now. So maybe it's moved a little bit for me on my side. Yeah, as far as temperature graphing, this has been the hottest day this year so far, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this next fight is a Infernip special, apparently. Really, Zeus? That is the difference, I suppose, for your location. Okay, so I should just need that and a cherry berry, I think. I know, we've been, yeah, it's such a weird combination. Yeah, it's an interesting choice, Tim, isn't it? I thought it was a bit strange at first, but yeah, I think the dex entry mentions the reason for it. It seems pretty cool. That reminds me, yeah, so I did actually watch that video that Wolfie put out about a Mega Chandelier team. It looks okay, so maybe I might rip that and see if I can get anywhere with it on Champions myself. I don't know, Z. We're doing strategies nobody has ever thought of before. Oh yeah, a cat with homophobia in its eyes or whatever. That's such a classic typo. Okay, so I should need a Cherry Berry, and I have Overheat, and I have Fake Out and Sky Cut, so that should be it, I think. Alright, no, Zeke, have a good lunch. Thanks for popping in. Oh, you got a setup, Pinky, nice. Have you got like a proper team together? I probably can at some point, Pinky, if you want. I think the only person I've like battled is Sue so far, because he caught me at a good time. But I haven't really played with anyone else, and I still didn't have a proper champions team then. Yeah, maybe Virk. We could probably do some champions at some point. Like, I'm not like a huge VGC player, but I'd be willing to maybe try it for one stream or something. Although I think I've probably missed the initial hype, but we'll see. Oh, you're back in, boys. Just in time to see your amazing plan come into fruition. Oh yeah, Gravity could be a good tech. Oh, I'm sorry, Suze. I didn't mean to ruin it for you. Okay, so I don't actually know who attacks me first, but it shouldn't particularly matter if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it sounds like most of the random band people in this chat already know what I'm about to do. But basically, this is a multi-battle that we're coming into, which has 2 separate trainers. So normally they would attack you at the same time. But if you only have one Pokemon in your party, they will attack you individually instead. And our Infernape is strong enough that it can actually take both of these two on individually by itself. But there's also a bonus thing in gyms where between any battle, you are healed to full health. So with that in mind, we have a way to do it. Yeah, that's what I've heard about, and whoever is choosing it. I think Invoice explained it to me before. So who are we against first? Is it the Plusle? Yes. So normally this would be an electric terrain fight where there's a Plusle on a Minun, and then there's a Dedenne and a Klinklang in the back, and they all have plus and minus. But by doing it like this, it just becomes significantly simpler. So first we Fake Out. Get a little bit of chip. And then Sky Forget for the kill. Fake Out Sky Forget. The next in should be Dedenne. This is the only thing I can't take out in one shot, but we're going to use Overheat here, which should deal about 2/3, I think, something like that. We will have to tank a Thunderbolt, but it will never kill us even if it crits, and we do have a Cherry Berry just in case. And then another Overheat kills. I'm kind of glad that I didn't have to plan this properly, because I can't stand doubles. But there's a lot of them in this game. Okay, so that's one down, and then the other trainer should just immediately attack me. But I think basically as soon as a trainer battle starts in a gym, with the one exception of Sutopolis' gym Spaceman or something, you get healed to full health. This Minun is guaranteed to use Electric Terrain on turn 1 because it has a Terrain Extender, so it gets a +9 score. Which means I get to just kill it before it can actually do anything to me. The Gauntlet and back-to-back into Sutopolis, okay. Yeah, I actually can't remember. Yeah, I thought it was the whole bottom floor, but then Gonki had the issue the other day, didn't they, with the multi-fight that did heal. It was kind of weird. So maybe it's on a script-by-script basis rather than areas. Okay, and then Overheat just kills us. Huge strings in chat. Okay, cool. So that takes that out. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. I recall this coming up during Flygon's one too, I think, but I can't recall what happened. Hi, Dangel. We'll see. I don't know if I will or not, but it's not impossible. Okay, so with that, Wattson is next. So my Wattson plan is hardly flawless. So I will do a prediction. I don't really know what to expect though. Hi, Kiratina, welcome in. I guess it's up to you how amazing you think they are, but yes, I did make a few armhacks. If you mean like Renegade Platinum and such, then yes, that is me.
Holy,
Holy. Thank you for the 7 months, Angel. Appreciate it. On a 4-month streak as well. Incredible. Thank you very much. Enjoy the emotes as always, Angel. It was 20k platinum. Okay, sweet. Yeah, you're in the right place, I think. Yeah, welcome in. Thank you for coming to stream. I love your radical red hacks. I'm very excited for this project. My answer for Ampharos is Rhydon and praying I don't get crit. So that's kind of the biggest risk in this fight. If I get crit, it's going to go completely pear-shaped, but I can't see another way to do it, so... That could end very badly, but we'll see. True, everyone loves this hack. It's everyone's favourite. Okay, so what do I need from here? I'm looking for a Rhydon. A Talonflame. A Shiftry, a Togedemaru, and a Carnivine.
Is this a joke post or did you genuinely confuse this person for Drano?
Did you genuinely confuse this person, Suze? Thank you for the 100 bits, appreciate it. And thank you for the follows as well. Okay. Yep. Everyone misses Drano. Okay, so many berries. Okay, so I need that. I need a cherry berry in case we get paralyzed by Dragon Breath instead. I can probably spare one citrus at this point, right? And then I also definitely want a citrus on Carnivine. Roast for victory, and is that everything? Okay, thank you, Val. Got repeated. Happens a lot. Good question, Tim. Probably pretty damn strong, I would say. As strong as a Mega... what one has the highest special attack in the game? Is it the Oxy's attack still? Just don't spam citruses or normal or desert specimen. Okay. Alright, that should be good, thank you. Oh yeah, Mega Mewtwo Y has 190, I think. So yeah, that's probably the highest. Nobody misses Invoice, supposedly. I miss Invoice sometimes. Okay, there will be a bit of stalling in this fight as well, so look forward to that. Ooh, that's not the right berry. Roast. Okay, so I got Orange Berry. I do have my Overheat Scale now. Rhydon has a Cherry Berry. Talon has a... I changed it for Citrus instead. Roast, and Citrus. Okay. And then I can't edit any moves, so there's nothing to worry about there. So yeah, I think with this fight, I already have a pretty massive risk on the Ampharos. Then I think Lantern, I am hoping for not a double burn. Rotom Fan is kind of scaring me. I'm kind of just assuming I can deal with it, but I don't know if I can. And yeah, okay. Couple different options here. Ooh, I see. Yeah, I really wanted to learn and Raichu in my Royal Sapphire run, but attempt 1, I got it like right near the end of the game, like Sutopolis. So I didn't get to use it very much, and then attempt 3 I just didn't get it at all. Even though that was like one of the biggest things about Royal Sapphire I was excited for. So I'm hoping in Evergreen, maybe, I will get my comeuppance, but yeah. Yeah, no worries, Macri. Thank you for the look, and bless. I like Alolan Raichu quite a lot, so... And that, yes. Yeah, I didn't get to use it at full. And back then, also, Alolan Raichu didn't get Thunder Wave either in Royal Sapphire, so I had a very neutered version, which is kind of unfortunate. Oh, thank you, Gongi. Honestly, I should give RS a try again. It's just, I have like a slight annoyance at the moment where, because I'm actively playing a GBA game, all of my OBS stuff is like assigned to the GBA scene, but Royal Sapphire would be the same scene. So I'd have to probably like duplicate all the elements and such. Or I could just throw some really crappy layout on instead. I guess that would be the other option. But so there's also double Hoenn. But at the same time, like, sometimes you want to kind of game at night. But if I'm like wanting to play something at 10:30 PM, Run and Burn is not it. So I don't know. The Soul Link with Invoice, I'd probably drag him down, honestly. Invoice is too good for me. For sure, Val, yeah. But at the same time, do I want to do 2 Hoenn? Actually, I suppose, yeah, you are the sort of person who would do 2 Hoenn games at the same time, if not 3. Okay. I see your point. Oh, we did go on. Yeah, I got them all. I think it's just I'd have to duplicate the scene and then probably duplicate all of the elements and then probably hide a bunch of them and such. To be fair, maybe it wouldn't be that bad. Really? It's just like, I don't know, I think if I would actively like with it, I would move at like an even slower pace than normal. Because when I was planning for Shell the other day, I felt so bloody sleepy and like I just wanted to get it over with. I was trying not to rush too much. But, God. Okay, to be fair, yeah. I think, I don't know, it's kind of the opposite for me a lot. Like, I often prefer to stream during the day, but I guess that's because I'm trying to also actively chat and such, and that's a lot easier when I'm not half asleep. And then I usually try to calc while, like, I'm watching other stuff in the evening or something. Or sometimes I just do it when I'm procrastinating. It can go both ways, really. Okay, I think I have prepared about as much as I can, and we have no ads for 35 minutes, so that should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go in, so if you want to do any predictions, do so now. I will probably close the predict in just a moment. And then we'll see if we can get out of this fight deathless or not. I would imagine if I have to stack anything on this fight, it's probably going to be Carnivine, but I'm hoping not. Welcome in, Chaz. Thanks for good luck. Appreciate it. Ooh, Zaf emote. It's been such a long time without Zaf. Proper work split. Yeah. W, or maybe I should say Z. Thanks, Ted. Okay, yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yep, I've already got all the plans done, so I just need to enact it, that's all. Okay, I will prepare the calc, just in case. Pass Norman. Okay, alright, so it should be fine then. So probably no big deal if we do have the Saki here. I will quickly show Wattson's team as well for people who are not familiar with it. It's this. So, Magazone lead, quite a few electric types with awkward typing. So 2 you can't hit with ground moves, you got Lantern who will probably kill your Groundmons. There's a Mythical, the Zero Aura, and then you got Mega Ramphos in the back. This is the first time in the game we are fighting a Mega Pokemon. So quite a bit going on in this gym. It's not too hard as far as leaders go, I think. But it's still a bit scary. Okay, I'm going to close the prediction. A surprise from Rani. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, and then I am... Let me check. Am I leading Ape? I am leading Ape. Okay. Here goes nothing. Thanks, Niet. Thanks, Vic. I've given up on my plans to convert the city I have, and so I put my time into making door traps in my gym. Oh? Now what are you doing here? What's that? You say you've gotten past all my rigged doors? Wahahaha! Now that is amusing. Then I, Wattson, the leader of Mobile Gym, shall electrify you. Alright, here we go. Thank you, Zeus. Thank you, Jazz. Okay, third gym leader. Wattson starts with a Magazone. This Magazone has Sturdy and it has a Custard Berry and also has Explosion. which in Monobun can be used at basically any time, as long as it isn't the last Pokemon in the party. I am not going to bother dealing with any of that. We're going to Fake Out to get some chip, and also to break the Sturdy. And then this is by far the biggest reason I wanted to Overheat now. I just kill it with Overheat straight away. And that just gets out of the way quickly. Wahahaha. Okay, so that part's down. Now for like the rest of the fight. This should be in Zero Aura, because it's the only thing here that's faster. And also, after my Overheat -2 special attack, Zero Aura now outdamages me based on percentages. This should be guaranteed Plasma Fist. Plasma Fists. So I go into Rhydon here. Do block that. Okay, so the way this is going to work basically, the Deluge of Ions doesn't matter, that's irrelevant. So, this has Grass Knot. Grass Knot is a contact move for whatever reason, and Talonflame having a quadruple resist and Flame Body can take a lot of advantage of that. So what we're going to try and do here is we're going to try and burn Zero Aura. I have to just hope it procs, but I think statistically it should proc in time for what we need. I probably have about, I want to say, maybe 30-40 turns for this to work out. So I want Flame Body to burn Zero Aura, and then I need to just keep switching as the burn chips it down. But then on the final turn before it dies, I want to switch into something else. So step 1, I need Talonflame to burn it. So the faster that happens, the better. Instantly would be nice. Okay, nice. Going to pull through again. Just how it always goes in this game, Manny. Yeah, each boss, I think, has like, a legendary or something. Okay, so now I think we just need to switch for 17 turns, or maybe is it 16? Okay, so this will be Plasma Fists. So I go back into Rhydon here. Yep, exactly that big. Zero Aura's HP is an odd number though, so it will be 17 turns, not 16. Okay, so that's 2. And then we just keep doing this.
Hymns this guy
3.
hymns strat hymns Drake May hymns cooking hymns known demon hymns hound hymns jam.
There'll be hymns. Team hymns. Okay. 4 turns. There you get the idea. 6, 7, 8,
Doing
9,
your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom, doing
11,
your mom, doing
12,
your mom, doing your mom,
13,
you know we straight, we doing your mom, doing your mom,
14,
doing your mom, doing your
15.
mom, doing your
Okay,
mom,
so they shouldn't kill it just
doing
yet.
your mom, doing your mom,
Thank you,
know
Ziz.
we straight, we doing your mom.
Okay, so this shouldn't quite kill Zero Aura yet. Okay. And then I think this turn should be the last one. Thank you for the 100 bits, Ziz. Thanks for the curse, Greg. Yeah, Talonflame is really, really good, isn't it? I never expected Flame Body to be such like a pivotal thing in the toolkit, but it's really good in this game. I think it's been 16 turns. Where's my roller? There, okay. So that has about, yeah, that looks like about 6.25. That should be correct. Okay, so with that, this will now go for Grass Knot again. I'm going to swap into Shiftry here. So 1, I know for sure what I'm baiting, and 2, it means I can use Fake Out the following turn. So Grass Knot goes into Shiftry, doesn't do that much damage, and then the burn should kill Zero Aura this turn. Okay, sweet. And then for now, it should be the Rotom fan that comes in next. Okay, perfect. Okay, this thing is scary, because I don't have, like, a proper reliable counter for this one. So I'm going to Fake Out here to get some shit first. Then this should be guaranteed air slash this turn. I'm gonna go into Toka D. Yes, Squirt. Thank you, thank you. Okay, then we get another fake out. And then from here, I'm hoping Togedemaru can just solo this. I do have a Wolfsberry in case it goes for the Will-O-Wisp. And I probably want it to go for Will-O-Wisp at least once. But I think Sing's Up does about 33%, something like that. Okay, it goes for the Hex. Unfortunately, we are slower, so I have to just kind of tank stuff. Okay. I was hoping to go for Will-O-Wisp at least once. Yo, Kaz, welcome in. Ugh, okay, that might kill me if it crits. Okay, I might need to adjust my plan a little bit here. Could I use Ape at this point, maybe? Yeah, okay, so Hex will just kill me outright here, probably. Okay, what are my options? So enough. I do have Shiftry. I could potentially use that. Is there any chance this goes discharge, actually? There's a slight chance. But it's significantly more likely to go for Hex, I think. And I guess there's also a chance it could go for Will-O-Wisp. If I were to swap in Ape at this point, would I be fine? There's a slight chance Discharge could come out. And if I get paralyzed, I might be in another pickle. Ape has, I think it's an Oranberry. I probably should give it a Cherry Berry on hindsight, but oh well. I was hoping Togepi could take out Rotom by itself, but unfortunately we got double hexed. Despite the odds. So, yeah. I think that's probably my best bet though, and then if I do that, then it should be Lantern next, and I proceed as expected. That's right, Tim, yeah. Yeah, W Silcalc having that involved. Yeah, because I can't really risk having Shiftry killed at this point, so I think I don't plan to use 8 for the rest of this fight except for... but I need to come in on the Electros later. Yeah, if that doesn't work, that would be awkward actually. Can I get away with Shiftry at this point? Because I need to switch in on a Scald later, but I think I should have enough health. Whereas with Infernape, I think the most I would have to switch it in on later is a +1 Drain Punch. Which might kill us if it crits, but... Or maybe not, actually. Yeah, but if I did get discharged and paralyzed, I'd be in so much trouble. But I guess I gotta make a decision here. I mean, this is very, very likely to be Hex this turn. And then if I did have Shiftry out, what would it do? Like, can I kill this with Fake Out? Yeah, for sure. This is a tough decision. I need Shiftry to take, like, probably at least 2 Scalds at this point, so... I mean, the odds of it doing Discharge is... So it's 15%, and then on top of that it would only be 30% of Paralyze. So... The odds are in my favor that I wouldn't get paralyzed on the switch, but... Hmm. I think I'm gonna go for the Infernape switch. Just please don't discharge, ideally. Okay, I think we're fine. Okay, that's good. Ooh, he did it really nice. Oh, doing the cow jump does work for it. Awesome stuff, buddy. Okay, so from here, yeah, I should be able to just get the kill. I outspeed, so that's fine. Do I just kill this with... I'll just take out this one. Okay, I think Lantern should come in here, because it sees slow kill with Scald. Yeah, okay, sweet. Okay, now I need to worry about this bloody thing. So... Lantern's moveset is Discharge, Scald, and Ice Beam, so it's almost secondary effects, and on top of that there's also Thunder Wave. At the moment this should be guaranteed to be Scald though, because it sees a kill with it. Oh, never mind, it can see a kill with it, so... fuck me, I guess. Oh shit, how'd I do? Okay, this might actually be a pickle. Oh, I need a Lunberry. Okay, I don't grab the woods yet, actually. Oh, I keep forgetting about that, yeah. I can't guarantee it unless it's like lowest roll. Oh, I'm just... Okay, this fight might be a bit dangerous, actually. But if I go into Shifty, then there goes my offense. Eat. Okay, that's not good. I mean, I can't risk getting scalded, so I probably have to just go for the switch. Okay. Yes, is. Yeah, this is Scald or Thunder Wave. Please just Scald this turn. Oh, fuck. Right, that's not good. Okay, I might have to change my plan. I've got a Raspberry for anti-burn, but yeah. Okay, so paralysis in this game, this is genetic mechanics, so there should be a 25% chance for full paralysis, I think. Do I just rip the Leaf Blade and hope, I guess? But if I don't get it, what then? I think I might have to, honestly, because the thing is, like, I don't really have that much damage without this. I do have Carnivine, but that's a lot slower, so... And I was hoping to save that for later. I can just go for it. Okay, so I need to, 1, not get crit by Ice Beam here, and 2, I need to break through full paralysis, so... The odds aren't amazing here, but I think I just have to go for it. There's no point faking out, because if that fails, then I am kind of cooked. Alright, come on, Shiftry. Fuck! Pardon my language. Ugh, okay. Shoot. Okay, that's not good. Alright, how the hell... What do I do now, then? Well, it was bound to happen eventually. Okay, I better add depths, I guess. Oh, yeah. I got into this position in the first place, to be fair. Not being able to pre-damage in these gym fights does make things a lot trickier, huh, when it comes to baiting and such. Alright, how on earth do I proceed here? So the thing is, if I bring out Carnivine, I'm slower, so I'm going to have to take an Ice Beam, and then I'm going to struggle to get the Acid Spray on the Electros later. If I were to send out Infernate, then I can get Fake Out off, but then I'm in kind of the same boat. So, I don't know, how do I proceed from here? Like, I can't use Rhydon. Is there another way I could deal with the Electros later, maybe? Maybe I use Carnivine here, and then I just try and take out Lantern with Infernape or something? I don't know. I guess that might be another way to do it, possibly, but... I just can't get enough damage on this Lantern otherwise, so I feel like I have to pivot here. I think I'll have to try Carnivine, I think. Full steer mode. Okay, goes for Thunder Wave. I do not have a Cherry, so we have to stick with that. Okay, we at least do get the Blade off. Lefties. Okay, so this should be guaranteed Ice Beam this turn. So I can probably swap in Ape here. Please don't freeze. Okay. We might be alright. I can get some chip. Actually, I'm faster. What am I doing? I didn't need to do that. That was a waste of fake out PP. Okay, and this guy gets the kill. Okay, so I believe this should be, this is probably Electros, I imagine. Maybe Invoice, yeah. I guess that can work. Okay, so this should never coil, because I do technically show fast 2 here KO on it, I believe. This is probably going to be Aquatail, for sure. Yeah, this is guaranteed Aquatail. Okay. So I probably have to go back into Carnivine. And then from there, I might have to try and proc Flame Body. I think that's probably my best out at the moment. Or I can probably try and get off an Acid Spray here. That might be the other option. Such a classic. Alright. Yeah, it's such a hard habit to break, I suppose. Can I still survive a +1 Drain Punch? If it doesn't crit, yes. Oh no, but then I'll bait Amphi and then it might use Dragon Breath, and if it does that on a switch, I'm so stuck. I think I have to try and go for the Flame Body route here. Please burn yourself. Well, shit. Yeah, I guess that doesn't apply to Carnivine, does it? I have screwed the pooch. I think we have to just keep going and hope for the best. This should be either Thunder Punch or Aquatail. Either way, Carnivine is 8 resist, but... Hello, welcome in. It's Levitate. It's a lot of damage. No flame body. Okay, so I have some limited amounts of switching I can do, and I guess that's it. That's what we can do. Oh no, I have a citrus. Okay. That was my original plan, Tim. It's just, the problem is if I do that, then... Okay, play buddy, huge. The problem is if I do that, is that then my ape would kill... I'd be ape versus the Electro... sorry, I can't talk. I'd be ape versus Ampharos, and then I think because my health would be quite low at that point, there's a chance it might use Dragon Breath on the switch instead, and if it does that, my Rhydon will be too weak, and I won't be able to cancel the Mega Amphy. Okay, I think for now I might be able to roost up, right? Because I will drop the Flying type, but it'll probably, if it goes for Aqua Tail, I'll probably still die, so... Let's see, so I'm burnt. Oh shit, this has Acties. So I can't just chip it with burn either. Ah! God damn it. I only just noticed that. Yeah, maybe second Carnivine would be an option too. That would be the other thing we could do. Yeah, I can't do this. Right, even if I knocked it to neutral attack, I think I still die. So, oh no, maybe not actually. Please no crit. Azuka with steering. My Togedemaru could not take on the Rotom by itself, and then my Shifty got crit trying to steer around that, so we're in a bit of a pickle right now. Okay, so effectively it is... What is it now? Hi, Cynthia. Welcome in. Yeah, it's definitely not a normal way to do it, but... Apologies, just how we are at the moment. So, okay, so this should be -1 at the moment. How much damage does Carnivine take? Okay, I might be able to get the Acid Spray off now. Yeah, the lefties means I can't just burn store this. I can't believe decks are thwarting me on 2023, but here we are. Okay. Get the Acid Spray off, come on. I guess I could call it again, that is true. Okay, we do get Acid Spray. Yeah, I don't quite get the coil logic, so I'm not sure how it works exactly. Okay, is this still guaranteed Drain Punch? I mean, this still has the same issue, doesn't it? So, but maybe on base Amphi we're okay? Okay, so at the moment, Thunder Punch is 8 to 9, Aqua Tail is 6 to 7, Drain Punch is 11 to 13. Okay, so this is definitely going to use Drain Punch this turn. If I were to swap in Infernape, I take about maximum 12, assuming it doesn't crit. Let's say a max of 26, and so that's 67 minus 26, which is 41 HP. How much damage does regular NPC on the Dragon Breath? Okay, I think we might be fine. I might do it, actually. I don't even need to fake out. Okay, all that works too. Okay, and then for now, I believe Overheat just kills. Okay, I think we may have steered out, potentially. Okay. But yeah, sacking Carnivine in that case makes sense as well, I think. Luckily we didn't have to. Given I now lost my Shiftry too, so we're a bit low on grasses. Okay, next in is the Mega Ampharos. So this is Thunderbolt, I think, Dragon Breath, Rest, and Sleep Talk. This turn, this is guaranteed to use Thunderbolt, so I can go into Rhydon. Oh, it's a Discharge, okay. Same difference, I suppose, but yeah, Electric move. But yeah, Discharge is sufficiently strong enough, especially when there's no Dragon type in that it will always use it. Okay. Wait. Okay, so this is the risk I was definitely expecting to take in this fight. Rhydon is so freaking slow that Mega Ampharos still outspeeds it. So, it's going to use Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath does about roughly 80% on average. As long as it doesn't crit, we win this fight. If it does crit, I don't know what we're doing. So, please don't crit me. If it paralyzes, we do have a Cherry Berry. We're going to use Bulldoze. Okay, I think we're fine then. Bulldoze lowers Amphi speed sufficiently that it's now weaker than Rhydon, slower, and then Drawing kills it. Okay. Okay, that was a bit of a steer, but we're through. I wouldn't be surprised, Neo, honestly. I guess I already paid my crit due for the fight there, so maybe that was a good thing. To be fair, I think if I had got crit there, I would have probably struggled a lot, so... Okay, 3 badges. Thanks, dear, I appreciate it. Yeah... It was a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? You can talk to my buddy Rydal and get a free bike. That Shockwave? Still Shockwave, okay. Alright, where are my badges? Can't find my badges. Okay, the level cap is 38, I think? It is IAG, yeah, it's early bird, so... It's not the biggest loss. It's modest early bird, but still, it was a nice ground type and such. Oh, sorry, it was adamant early bird, so it was quite nice for Leaf Blade and such. So I'm gonna have to figure something else for the Swampert now, I guess. Oh, actually, we just got Amoonguss now, haven't we, because of the level cap increase, so maybe it's not so bad. Oh yeah, we might just wipe. That's also a possibility. Alright, cool. Actually, look, I don't know. I'm not sure how it works, because I already have Rock Smash. It might be Strength, possibly? Ooh, okay. Alright. Sorry, Shiftry. You were a good friend. A lot better than I expected. Oh, yeah, we'll do Vic. There you go. Sorry, Gongi. Blame Lantern. Also blame my Togepi for being too slow. Who cares about the weather or indoors anyway? Okay, let me throw on some music while we do all the rare candy in, and let's see what we got. It's time for everyone's most hated level up session. Have I got Bowser already on right now? I think it should be fine. Random summer playlist that came up. I agree in voice. Oh, so that's a bit loud. Let me quiet it. I think it took a bit long. Oh, this is Bonanza. Okay. But Nana's too quiet. Ugh. There we go. Okay. I think so far, yeah. Honestly, Talonflame's been amazing. I'm used to thinking of Talon as like the bravest bird, but working as a utility knife in this game is crazy good. I can see you, Rennie, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay. Oh yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, I get acrobatics now, don't I? The gem on calm nature, but still, that's pretty cool. Ooh, rock slide, finally. Okay, rock blast. Actually, no. That could be good for a sash. Am I realistically ever actually going to use hammer arm on this? I feel like probably not, right? Just really good Pokemon? Yeah, honestly, it is. Thanks for the claws for me voice. Possibly, right. Keep arm? Alright. I'll be rock blast then. Okay. TM? Alright, fine. Acrobatics, my beloved. Finally, this thing gets some damage. I assume this just goes over aerial ace. Or maybe not actually, because of the... Right, over ground maybe? I need assistance, please. Because I know there's that damn cactus in the desert, but I've got like 2 or 3 things for it already, I think. Fire ace? I do have Vital for Hariyama, so I might be able to use that instead. Rockwell? Okay. Okay, hopefully Burn is enough in the future. Okay, Iron Head for Togi D. Am I fine to get rid of Smart Strike here? Okay, Amity Guard did come in useful just then, but hopefully we don't need it going forward. Okay. I think Smart Strike's a TM2 if not mistaken, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, ooh, Synthesis on the Carnivine. That could be useful. I mean, my Carnivine's brave, so I'm probably not actually going to use Leaf Tornado that much. Oh, it's Infinite Lily Curve. Okay, interesting. Straight to Cyclone Verve. Yeah, I think you get one new encounter before Norman, which is about halfway through. Sorry, Charlie, I just warned that it was messy. Shiftry died. I had to steer because Togedemaru couldn't actually take on the Rotom alone. And then while I was trying to do that, my Shiftry got paralyzed and then crit. So that was that. So we got through somehow, but it was a mess. Yeah, honestly, I can see why Eerie Impulse would be good there. I was told apparently I should keep Nuzzle for a God of War that's on Cyclone Road Rival, but... I guess as well as special grass skirts, I've got Amoongus, so I'll get rid of that. Swagger. Seems like Swagger TM has like some uses. Ooh, Bug Buzz. Yes, please. Okay. Right, do I need delays for this? Oh, okay, wow, that's good to know actually, yeah, because I guess you're in much the same boat as me, right? Okay, that's good. I thought you still had it. I guess not. Nah. I don't think Wind Rider even existed when Wind was made, but even if it did, there was no shot deck that would give you a Wind Rider. Unless your name is Lantern or you have a Levitate, immunity abilities are not allowed. I'd love a Serena, but I know it's not that great. Okay, well I don't think I need Power Gem. When do I get knockoff? 45. Is there any reason I want knockoff on this before Norman? Because I could just not evolve it now and then evolve it later maybe, but... I already have Dreadnought as a Water Rock, so...
We love you, Drano.
Thank you, Pinky, for the 15 individual bitties. Much appreciated. Maybe that, maybe. That could be good. Yeah, I know Calcosto eventually uses knockoff. I just don't know if it's, Wolf if it doesn't want a free, okay. Oh, true, I guess I could pre-damage as well, so there's that. Request, okay, let's have a look, Granny. Pirates fight, alright, sure. Ever loads. Alright, there you go. Okay, so just evolve it now then. Okay. And then Power Gem, I don't care about, so there's no point delaying for that. Cool, thank you. Raw, I don't think I need Raw, like, ever. So that's probably fine. Beedrill, Endeavor, I'm assuming I will never use that. I'd have to be, like, incredibly desperate to use this. You actually did click one, Charlie? Okay, that's kind of impressive, actually. Hey, alright. Did that work? Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this evolves now. Do I need to delay this at all? So we get Sludge Bomb at 37, Amoonguss gets it at 38, so that does make a difference, and then Synthesis, yeah, okay. Alright, there's no reason to delay this. Consider Dragon Tail for the Bronze or Iron Ball. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh shit, yeah, that's Explosion, doesn't it? That's a very good point, Charlie, actually. How doable do you think Usem is with -2 level cap? Yeah, I think the early game sounds the hardest there. Late game, you probably could, if you're allowing EVs, I think. Yeah, I think now it's evolved. This should hopefully do a lot more for us. This might actually be my Swampert answer, but I know there is an Avalanche to worry about. This doesn't do much in the split, you actually get it, I think. Oh really? Okay, sweet. It's probably coming to Norman then. Scary face. Not impossible. For sure, Tim, yeah. Early game U7 is very difficult to keep under the cap. Oh yeah, there's a Plower, isn't there? Mine is a Nuzlocke, unfortunately. I'm always in such a, like, I never know whether to teach these damn stat down moves or not. Am I going to use Feint Attack with this ring? Probably not. Are you sure? Speed Control is so good in this game now. But I mean, this ring is pretty frail. Okay. Oh, I look forward to seeing if any of these moves do actually come into play here. Because I swear there's lots of people who seem to think that X move is really good. But it is the, I guess if I could just give a secret power, couldn't I? Oh well, should I suppose. Good point there. Okay, Brick Quick for Harry. I can tutor that, so I'll teach you if I need it later. Thank you for the DMCs, I'll have a look in a second. I get Explosion later, don't I? Yeah, okay. So I don't need this at this point. They'll teach us for Norman? But apparently Revenge is the best thing since Sliced Bread, so I don't know what to believe. Oh, that's Shizuka, yeah, I guess I could do that. Alright, fair enough. You too? Okay, and you are still 2 under level for Mach Punch, so that's whatever. It's 44, right? I bet I'm going to end up using Mach Punch, but I guess Concal does a lot stronger than Infernape is, so there's that. Was mine Guts? I can't remember. Yeah. Don't worry, Zuka. I'll figure out a way to ruin it. Ooh, Fake Out. Probably get out. Another Fake Out one. Huge. That's the 4th one I got now. I guess get rid of Quick Attack here. I'm glad to hear it, Charlie, honestly. I guess I do have to worry about the so-called Truck Attack. Okay, let's get Zeus's on. Oh, for fuck's sake, Zeus. To be fair, this track is pretty lovely. Yeah, you were definitely fighting adversity, Kongi, unlike me. The iPod bounce was fake too, but someone told me earlier that I should keep it of a charm, so I don't know what to believe anymore. So many opinions, I swear. But I suppose Fake Out and Quick Attack is a nice combo, so... yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna give it a bounce. Charlie? Okay. If there's anything I've learned about this game, it seems like everyone has slightly different preferences. So it's like... it's hard to know what to do on any individual thing. Alright. To be fair, given the 95% accuracy, I think I'd rather not risk it anyways. So, alright. We'll give it a bounce, but... yeah, tough one. To be fair, I could see that, like, Fake Out plus Priority Move is kind of nice as a, like, instant chip backup sort of thing. Like how in Infernape I've got Mach Punch Fake Out now. I don't know, I could see some more... I think I'm more likely to use that than I am for bounce, but yeah. Also probably too Charlie, yeah. I guess I need the Mega Stone, and that is a while back. Do you have to do a fight to get the Lopunite? I think it might be on the abandoned ship, maybe? Or near there somewhere? Rings a bell. Okay. Nasty doubles. Now I had to do a bit of chill? Okay, alright, sounds good. Okay, right, that's our box prepared. I don't have any other fights planned, but we can probably move forward a bit more, because we got some time. I'll just see how far I get. I'm probably not going to do Cycling Road Rival today. But yeah, we'll see. Where is my original? Okay. The next two are in... oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so those two should be pretty easy at least. Okay, I gotta take Edge Break, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the extended wait, but I am back with my my tea. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I might have to delay that because the tea is too hot, but we'll see. But yeah, okay, so for some reason I now have 3 Pokemon with S names having died, so that's great. And yeah, I think I saw someone point this out, but yes, I no longer have any dark types, so that's a bit annoying. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Hopefully we get some more replacements later. But drink it now. That is true. Flash fire moment. And fire type. Did I miss anything else? Stungus, welcome in. Thanks for the alert, Kaiser. I have to suffer for both Beach Light and No Planet. Okay. It's probably something worth doing. Kaiser, welcome in as well. Wide Nessie indeed. Is that everything? Okay, so yeah. Indeed, teabag. Indeed. Cup of tea. Let me guess, this is going to be 3 hours of tea time, isn't it? Knew it. Oh, what is this? Oh, right, okay. It's just a funny thumbnail. I never really interacted with this feature that much, to be honest. I think I did it a few times, but for the most part, I kind of didn't really bother. I think I normally just like gave them random crap to raise affection levels if I needed that. That's probably Chizuka, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. It's just a bit slow-paced if I remember compared to some of the other options. Like, I think what I would normally do, I think, is I would just, like, give a bunch of gifts. It has been a while, so I can't really remember that well, to be honest. Oh, I need to change my title as well. So, I guess this would be the Cycling Road Bible Split. I'll just do Cycling Road Split. Yeah, there's that too, isn't it? It's a bit high effort, I think, compared to the other options that exist. Okay, so we should hopefully not need to do 111 for now, so I will look at doing the 110 trainers. And as Charlie said, the first 2 are at the previous level cap, so that will help. Oh, I better update my box too, just to say that Shiftry's dead. I wonder how long this film will go for. Like, I'll be honest, I'm not expecting to win on this attempt, even though I will admit my box is pretty good, but something is bound to get me at some point. Hey, we'll keep going for now. Okay, so I've delayed 117, delayed the game corner for now, and I've delayed 118 for now. So next is Altering Cave, which is after quite a few trainers. In the meantime, where are the trainers? I keep forgetting which tab it is, because this is named a bit differently to the previous ones. That would be amazing if I could Danger, but the chance of that happening is so unlikely. Especially given Gonki's like already got like half an Elite Four plan together. And I am just a chump. Oop, that was it. You reckon Zuka? Oh no, okay. That's not good. Is that because I'm an ape user, or just because my box is a bit weak in some areas, or what? Where are these damn trainers? So, okay. Fisherman Dale and Psychic Edward. Okay, so immediately I am mourning my Shifty right now. I can probably use an electric. Okay, so if I add speed and kill Goddard, that would bring out not Swanner. Actually, I think Minachi probably just sweeps this one, right? Wow, probably not the Kingdra, that one's a bit tricky. Mainly my box, okay. And it's concerning, but I guess we'll just have to try and deal with it. Okay, so then now we bring out Kingdra. The main thing is Kingdra here, because I guess that is going to... Surely this has like a chance to rain dance as well, I would have thought. Or am I missing something here? Does it not rain dance if I show 2 hit KO? I mean, I guess by that point I'll probably be taking enough damage anyway for double edge, but... Guys will pop up hardcore later, so once you do pop off, you'll be breezing through it until then. Okay, alright, so just gotta try and hold out then. I guess we'll see how I do. I'm not... Yeah, I don't know. Sounds pretty scary to be honest, but... Do what we can. Okay, yeah, Dreadnought should deal with this fine, I think. Actually, could I use something else for that? So, I mean, ideally I would want to get Manectric out on this one or two, but because of this... Oh, this also has Bright Powder. Okay. Thank you, Zika. We'll see, we'll see. Zuko, remind me, what's your PP in Run and Bun again? Not that I'm saying, like, don't backseat, I'm just curious, that's all. I just can't remember what it is. Okay, do I just do Turkey? It's a speed tie. Well, I do still have Shockwave, actually, so... Yeah, I probably should just save, Okay, so if I do into Manectric, that should be... Oh no, actually it'll be Kingdra Sack and not Dugong. I guess I'll just take it as it comes. The Dreadnought's pretty good to Dugong, I guess, ignoring the freeze dry issue. Or I'd imagine Hariyama's probably fine. Or hell, there's also Infernape actually. One, two, three, four, five, six, okay. That should be fine. Thanks, Macri. Actually, out of interest, chat, so for those of you who have played Run and Bun, what are your personal bests? Purely a curious question, that's all, but... what else did I want? Manectric, Dreadnought, Karakosta, Hariyama, Fernape. I guess we can take a D. Second trainer Psycho Motivator and Sun AI. Pretty good game pick, honestly. Fans bit the ones that never played again. That's fair enough, Wills. I'd say that's a pretty good experience for Run at least. Truck. Is it Truck? Current stream room is at TNL. Okay, awesome shrimp. That's pretty good, yeah. That place looks scary. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah. But still, I'm sad to see them all go. I've let 3 Pokemon die. Fire Tag. Oh god, welcome in there and Inferno as well, but yeah, Fire Tag looks nasty. Like, the biggest reason I'm delaying more than 7 is that I really want to get a Alolan Muck just so I can explode it on that fight, because I do not want to have to deal with that, actually. It's a website, I'd still, but it's, yeah. Or Zuka's great as well, either works. What do you want? Okay. What do you want is... okay. So, like, what is Wally 1? As in the Victory Road one, you mean? Because I assume you didn't wipe to the Marvel City one. People didn't go, oh, that's fair Gengar, honestly, yeah. I did the same, actually, yeah, when I did a casual run, I couldn't be bothered to beat Brody either. But yeah, no Flux Way, but no game, but game. Nah, that's fair, Sylvia, as long as you're enjoying it, it's all good. Redeemed quiz. Dominant, oh god, what the hell is this, Kongi? There's a reason I took this redeem out. I'm not answering 30 questions, I got too much to do. Get Suze to do it or something. Just being silly, okay. Alright. Sorry, I think the joke flew over my head for a second. Okay, that should be fine. Is there a way I can get... Oh, it should be fine. Okay. I don't think I need to focus on this one too hard. Okay, so I specifically want wise glasses for the one thing. Aside from that, I think we just do whatever. I might do a must spans actually. Huge. Thanks, Kangi. Okay, I think we should be good to continue. So I imagine the real fights don't really start until we're actually on cycling mode, but this will do for now. Quick break from fishing. Okay, this should just be a fast KO. Rando Elite 4? Oh, I see. Like a random... Okay. Isn't like using randomizer for your Pokemon and such. Okay, I'm gonna go into Dreadnought first, I think. Okay, this is a normal gem, but we should be fine either way. Okay, huge. I guess I'll go with a Rock Tomb to start with. Thankfully, this does not have... Okay, well... This doesn't have, Dragon Dance, but it does have Rain Dance. Oh yeah, I guess I can use it. Okay, is there any potential that it could kill me here? Let me have a look. So this is Rain. Waterfall, if it crits, would do... It actually would do enough damage. Okay. I probably should switch. I'm gonna add Shell Armor. Sue's TV, should I? I remember last night I was thinking that like there was basically nobody on that, and I was like, I wish someone would go live, but at the same time I actually got the best night's sleep I've had in a while, so maybe it's a good thing. But I was like, where's my daily Platinum Kaiser Silver Platter from Invoice? That's fair, Gongi, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Seth did say he was, like, traveling all week, didn't he? So... I guess this is the one time there isn't a surprise stream. I wouldn't be surprised if someone pulls that one today, but... I don't know exactly what his schedule is, admittedly. Oh, is he ill? Oh, okay, okay. Rip. Hopefully he feels better soon, then. That's definitely welcome in. 3:30 AM. What a time to be awake, honestly. Could I actually get the kill with Aquajet here? Maybe. Please? Oh, okay, please don't crit me. Shit. Thanks, Wing. I'll come in. Nah, this is just the fisherman before. I'm a few fights away from CR at the moment. I just beat Wattson probably about 20 minutes before you came in, Stefan. Yeah, that's the one. Talk to Chud what is happening? I don't know, Invoice. I don't know. What's up, Gongi? What hell is this gonna use now? Oh god, this is random move. Okay, but at least the rain is down. Hariyama's got it, it's fine. I did Gongi, I did, but I was like... The thing is, I had nothing that could take a waterfall, so I thought I would just take my chances. But I guess it was even less than 7%. Yeah, probably should have bought 8. I was thinking maybe I could get an attack off on Dugong, but that probably wasn't worth it. I like having my Starler on my team, I can't help it. Don't freeze, okay. Yeah, and then Vital Throw, I'd imagine should do it from there. Sorry, misclick. So, if only I had the TTS in here. True Chrome, welcome in. Okay, there's the spawner, so this should be Hurricane, I believe. I guess the only problem is this could confuse me on Switch. But I'll take my chances. Maybe should, maybe. Hi Invader, welcome in. Possibly. I guess you could call me a legend. You could also call me a terrible Nuzlocke. Okay, good, no confusion. Huge. I need more Spawner in my life. Okay, so Shockwave to ignore the Bright Powder, and that should go. Hello? It's one of these nuts. I guess it kind of works. What's up, Rennie? Hello. I haven't played Mystery Dungeon in so long. Okay, next one, Psychic Edward. Alright, okay, so this one should be fairly straightforward. 33, 33, 34. Oh shit, I haven't many dark types. How about Vigil? Does that actually snap in for real? Or... I have no idea whether to believe that or not.
Fart, quack.
Oh dear.
Slip, slap, quack.
Thank you, Sophie, I appreciate it. Oh, should I call you Sada then?
Fart, quack. Slip, slap, quack. Slow
Slip,
underscore
slap,
clap.
quack.
Hormone, fart, quack. Slip, slap, quack. Slow underscore clap. Hormone, fart, quack. Slip, slap, quack. Slow underscore.
Thanks for that, J. Paul. Welcome in.
Hormone, fart, quack. Slip, slap, quack. Slow underscore clap, hormone, fart, quack. Watching this RN.
Ready, Pinky.
It's one of these nuts.
Thank you, Zuka. Thank you everyone for the bits. Appreciate it. Thank you, Vader. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like it here. Yeah. We'd just be doing some Nuzlocking nowadays for the most part. Okay, I don't need to think this hard about a bloody Chimecha, do I? Yeah, my screen 2 so that's fine. Hi, Pocat. Welcome in. Have you got questions, Stefan? Go on. EK Lover... I have not actually listened to EK Lover myself yet, but I'm gonna decline for now because I'd rather keep the game music on. Maybe at some point the invoice. Shenza's legendary? Yes. It's going pretty well, Paul. We're at 3 deaths with 3 badges, so I don't think we're doing too bad, and our boxes are apparently pretty good. It could be better, but it seems pretty good so far. Although, I haven't played Run enough to really know, to be honest. Do you face the chariot or turned away from it? Turned away, normally. So it's falling on my back rather than my front for the most part. But obviously I'll rotate to get it proper clean and such. I did say hi Pickout, right? I think I did. Did it actually step in? I mean, to be fair, I could, I don't know for sure if that qualifies for me or not, but...
When showering, do you face the shower head or turned away from it?
Questions to ask, Zuka, thank you for the bit. Yeah, I think you'll need more samples than just me, Stefan. Anyone in chat? Can you help? Yeah, thank you, Pickout. Okay, I'll just do, no wait, that's fine, yeah. So, Master Bug Buzz into Chimecho. That should bring out Swoobat, I think? I guess it could be Giraffe. It probably isn't, though. Oh, this is one of those blasted stored power sets.
Dear Mr. Drano, thank you for your contributions to the community with famed ROM hacks like Fire Red Omegaverse and Rent-A-Gay Platinum.
Rent-A-Gay Platinum, that's a new one. Thank you, Annie. Fairy Cat Waddle? Honestly, Duke, that's fair. That's as good a reason as any. There are so many horror movies that have, like, reference scenes, but... So, I don't blame you at all. I can probably use Dreadnought, I suppose. Simple also doubles stat drops, doesn't it? So that would be -2, not -1. Okay, and then Giraffe. I can probably use... Leave it open.
Trey, I have an extremely important question. When you're doom scrolling TikTok, do you fall for every piece of engagement bait you see, or are you the one making all the engagement bait just like you made all the Pokemon?
That's a great question, Sam, but unfortunately I've literally never scrolled for TikTok, I don't think, so I couldn't answer. Twitter, I suppose sometimes I am like, is that real? And then normally it isn't. And I beat Wattson per cat. Yeah, we're post Wattson now. That's fair, Stephanie. Yeah, same here. About the water splashing. Okay, no worries, Tim. Have a good time at martial arts. Thanks for popping in. Oh, okay. I use a static shower as well. Switch your shower head. Can I use a for this? God, I love having steel type. Gongus could never. Thanks, Zuma ready. Diana 60. This is like 50% the reason I wanted Togedemaru, just so I can make fun of you. Either 50 is because it's really good there. Thank you, Manectric, for giving me this opportunity. Okay, so Dreadnought, Togedemaru. I'll bring that as well, just in case, and maybe Zatu could be useful. I am happy. Very happy, in fact. W took a D. Okay, I probably actually do not want to heal there. Okay, I'll shove a few Orans on, and then we're good to go. Probably preparing a little bit too hard for these, like, very simple trainers, but I guess it is fun run, so probably shouldn't take it too lightly. Where is Quack? I see. Yeah, we got the badge on layout as well. True. Yeah, Zuka? Alright. PK's EK level, PK's at UC plus. Right, I need to check out the fort. This EK level was one of the things that was submitted to P. Charles' contest, right? Really, Stefan? That's fair, honestly. As in, why you would not want to use it anymore. Oh, it is Zuko. Okay, yeah, I would definitely want to try and avoid that if I can. Okay, would I bait Air Slash at the moment? Not guaranteed. Okay, so I think ideally I want to take another hit before I switch. Am I risking a crit if I do that? A high roll crit. I think it's probably worth it to avoid any swoop bat issues. So I'm gonna Scary Face this turn. I just hope this doesn't crit me here. Okay, we're good. Right. So it should be Swoobat? Oh, no, shit, it's traffic, right, because I'm too low now, okay. Now what? I don't freaking know what it is next. Togedy. So I think it's like you don't move the showering voice. So some showers, like, you can move the head around. Sometimes it's like, or otherwise it's like on a hook or something, where it just is stuck over you. If that makes sense. I agree, Invader, it does. This is a weird case, because like I don't normally talk like this myself, but for some reason certain people in my chat keep trying to pull it into this sort of state. Wait, was this in a focus? Fuck. Oh, it's fine, I think. Good question, Minnie. Good question. Okay, am I at risk of death here? Yeah, potentially. It's unlikely, but not impossible. So this could be Foul Play or it could be Hypnosis. I might bring out Big Bunny here. Very no, bit late invoice, I'm afraid. Thank you. 3 question marks from the series. To be fair to you, you're not that bad in that sense. It's normally Gongi's fault. Or I'm sure there's some other people as well who do it. Okay, am I at risk of death again? So Sideshow does a max of 60, so I should be fine this turn. Well, never mind that idea. Wait, what? Where's that one on you? Because there's a lot one. I've gone into a bit of a weird state here. I kind of need to save Dreadnought for Swoop Out. Fuck, I think that Fake Out's got me in a really awkward position, actually. I could send out Zatsu, but it doesn't really do enough damage. Thank you for the bit. I could send out Togedemaru, but then I just don't do enough damage. Like, obviously can't Fake Out, because that will have the same problem. Oh, yeah, I've actually made this is a bit more of an issue than I thought. Thank you, Stefan. How do I do this? Might be a point, Shackles. Might be a point. Okay, what do we do? Oh wait, I said I was going to swap the Radiant and I forgot again. Oh well. Okay, so my screen is also too slow. Oh, there's a canyon voice. Shoot, how do I do this? Hi Rayman, welcome in. Fuck this bloody draft. Like, I can survive a Sire Shock and a Foul Play. I guess, to be fair, there's a decent chance it might go for something else. Why would I... Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go into Zatu. Okay, I think we do survive one, so I will go draw pet. Thank you, Macri, I think. Okay, I think we're alright. Not personally, Stefan, no. I mean, I think the UK is probably not warm enough for that to be worth it, to be honest. Okay, so I can kill this now. What happens with Swoop afterwards? So Swoop should do... God, this might... I think I just have to go for it. I'm not actually Rayman, no. Gongi's just saying a bunch of shit. I personally am not trans, so... Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I'm gonna draw back Draft Break. That should bring out the Swoobat in the back. Now, unfortunately, this is Focus Sash, and it might Calm Mind on the switch. I'm hoping it does not Calm Mind. But we shall see. Okay. Thank God for that. Okay, that should be fine then. Oh, this could also flinch me. Ugh. Ow. Thank God it didn't flinch, okay. I didn't even notice it had extra sensory. Did you actually call me? Oh, damn. Mickeyano, that's my name. Maybe I should get a pair of Mickey Mouse ears instead of the cat ears. Or maybe I get sued by Disney, I don't know. Yeah, that fight was a bit messy. I could have definitely done that better. It would have helped if I had a Dark type, but I didn't. I never had that tag, Zuka. I had a Woke tag, which is probably what you're thinking of, but I cleared it off when I did a bunch, because I wanted to just minimize the tags to basic stuff. Yeah, it is that easy. I went to sleep. Okay, so what am I actually looking at here? So it's, San Petrano? Sure, yeah, we can go with that. Okay, so I suppose at the moment it's like, I've got a bunch of fights that I have to plan for, but I can't actually get any more encounters. I suppose there's probably no point planning past, like, the Cycling Road rival, just because that's a really hard fight. But I got basically everything I want to get, so... Yeah, true. I've heard Eradicate Trainer could be a bit tricky. I guess Guts Eradicate's pretty strong, isn't it? So I've been in 3 hours. I mean, how much of a thing is it? Does that actually work? I mean, to be fair, it might do if I can get it in. Could have queer beats. You have like Alloy, not Alloy, Ally, don't you, Invoice? Or maybe it is Woke, I can't remember. I'm sure you have something on your stream already, don't you? Oof. Alloy, Ally. Unfortunate Stefan. Oh well. Hello. I don't know. Is it worth me continuing now? I don't know what to do here. So what have I got to do? It's Does Twitch actually do that? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 8 trainers, right? Okay. And I guess we gotta do this cycling road. I guess just one thing I am curious about. So when it comes to my box, so the normal thing against this indeed is that you wanna use Brick Break with a Pokemon that has both physical and special moves, right? And then you just spam Brick Break until it dies. Do I have a candidate for that? Because a Gitariyama can't do it, given it's it'll just die to Expanding Force. I don't know actually. Do I have a good lead for this? I wish hymns. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Zatu doesn't have can't learn Brick Break. Otherwise that would have worked pretty well. This could be a tricky problem, actually. Mana Trick is too frail, so that just dies. Definitely not Beedrill, definitely not Amoonguss. Rhydon's too frail. Iswing could do it if I had a special move. Holoden. I wish, Stefan, I wish. No, Iswing's still alive. I guess I'd have to burn a TM now, wouldn't I, for that to work. So if I did theoretically have that, would that work? Okay, so it will actually keep... There's a pretty high chance it keeps using Reflect, I guess. So maybe I don't necessarily need both moves. It increases my odds slightly for it to keep doing that. Oh, Hidden Power is a great point, Chrome. Yes, that would work. Okay. Okay, that's an option. If I sack APO and no longer an 8.0, that is true, Zan, but I'm pretty happy with my style choice so far, so I'd hate to lose it. I don't know, this might be a tricky one. I just don't have that many options in this for this particular aspect. Honestly, Shift Street probably would have been really good for this. I think that gets Brick Break. Low Penny, I'd have to give up too many move slots, probably. Actually, wait, does Low Penny learn Brick Break? No, of course not. No? Nah, okay. It doesn't step in now, because Texas sucks. Oh, Dexter said fuck you again. Yeah, it's... The fighting moves for Lopunny are very limited. It gets like... You get Jump Kick and High Jump Kick, which are not fully accurate. Rock Smash. I guess Focus Blast and Aura Spear technically, and then that's it. So... You don't get a reliable fighting type move. That's kind of annoying. Obviously you can't wide lens it because of the Mega Stone, so... yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get hard stuck trying to plan this. Do I have anything I could just kill it, maybe? Nope, Beedrill's way too slow, so that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm seeing why this fight's hard. This looks kind of impossible to deal with. Serena's and Rock Smash either. Ugh, that's annoying. Yeah, it does get close combat nowadays, doesn't it? Lucky is good. Yeah, if I want to hear Mega Lopunny's more of a facade bot, so... Yeah, Gravity would do it. True, yeah, there's a lot of overheat users, so... I guess that move at least, to be fair, you can chain kill with close combat a lot better and you kind of overheat, so I can kind of see the logic there, but... Yeah. Would be a shame. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really see one that has both the move slots to do this and can also learn Brick Break. My best bet might be like spamming Brick Break with Ursaring, if I get rid of Feint Attack or something, but... Ooh, I don't know. This is really tricky, actually. Like, if I could get Beedrill out, then it would kill it, but... I'd have to somehow get speed control in, and that's 2 slots already. And then there's also screens, and just... Ugh. Yeah, I'd imagine Brick Break. Actually, I mean, does nobody get Brick Break normally? I don't know. I'm not even at this fight yet. Okay, to be fair, Lopunny doesn't know Brick Break naturally, so I guess that's probably why. Honestly, Staffing, that could be an option. I do have 1 scale left. But I guess it does sound a bit overkill. On Twitch, a 95 base plus speed is really freaking fast. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. This fight looks really hard. I could potentially work Chrome, yeah. I guess if I sack something, that could be an option. Do I need Xatu past this point? It'd be a shame to get rid of it, but... I feel like Xatu's probably the thing I've used the least in a while. Ursaring's for later. Timber's just dead weight at the moment. King Corner Mill Tank? Oh yeah, it's a thing, isn't it? Better save it for Daddy. Are you Daddy in this case, Invoice? Oh no, you mean Norman, right. Okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like, ask someone to plan it, but okay. Masquerade took a Demario, could do Holucha, okay. Right, okay. Oh god, I'm too old for that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll have a look at this offline then. But yeah, I feel like if I can't solve this fight, then there's probably no point in me doing the other fights either. But God, I think this is one of the easy ones of the 3 as well. But I suppose any of the 3 fights have this indeed lead, right? So anyone who plays Win and Bun does have to deal with this one. You didn't scare me right away, but... yeah, I'll probably just hit it. So I don't think I'm going to do more fights today. I've got what I wanted to do done, so I'm pretty happy with that. Although, I don't know who to raid. I'm a bit torn on that. Most of the people I would raid aren't playing Pokemon. Normally, so I'd have to probably pick someone else. I could do Kindle, maybe. I'm just terrible at raiding, because I tend to prefer like going for people who I speak to a fair bit, but I think if I wanted to do that, my only option would be like Ludo right now, but he's doing like a rhythm game and such. Which is cool, but yeah. There's also Kai, but Kai's doing Tomodachi Life as well, so... Ugh. Honestly, yeah, I can actually say I wasn't going to do Narf because I have done him a lot, but to be fair, that might be a shout. Oh shoot, he's me at the start of the game again. Okay. I guess probably Gongi. I don't know, I feel like I should share the love, but at the same time, I don't know. When I have to like... I don't know. I'm just being stupid. Anyway, we're going to Narf. I think it's fine. Alright, thanks for all being here. I guess chat got a bit rowdy near the end there, but I guess it's okay. So yeah, good progress today for now. Cycling Road looks impossible, but we'll see how that goes. Why am I ending? Sorry, Ludo. I've done enough for today. I can't really be bothered to calc anymore, but welcome in. Yeah, thank you for being here. So I will not be on tomorrow afternoon because I've got some other plans. I would guess probably not the evening either because I'll be surprised if I come up with a plan before then. So next stream, maybe Sunday? I don't know. We'll see. I'll just play it. Or I might like go live with some of a random thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know why I even bother saying. But yeah, until whenever I stream next, I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.